colors, mixed breeds, whatever you want to call them, like the Barack Obamas and what have you, do you accept those people as black?
Absolutely not. Do we agree or do we
Okay.
disagree with each other?
No, we agree on that. But here's my little anecdote or addition to that. We can still use them for our ends, just like white people did. Meaning, we can still quote unquote radicalize and blackenize a mulatto and have them do the dirty work for us.
Have them thinking that they are black. They are, okay, so what we say about white people is you'll never be white. You have a drop of black in you, they'll never see you as white. That's true. You won't ever be white. But I don't want to be. Most of us don't want to be. But at least at the end of the day, we know it. They know it. We know it. They know we're not white. We know we're not white. This gentleman here said to basically lead us on, make us think we are black, just to use us for whatever proximity we have to white people, for whatever we can get them that can help their movement. Tell us whatever it takes just to make us, yes, brother man, I'm on board. Meanwhile, laughing behind our backs, they not like us. But that's right, brother. Go ahead, do that dirty work. That's crazy.
And pair them up with the darkest person that we have, and then take their offspring and pair that with it, which is what white people do when they use mulattoes. So it's like we can, the mulattoes can be used. You can take a so-called mixed race person with green eyes, and if they identify as, and the classic case is Malcolm X, but it doesn't matter as long as they offsprings, they give us resources, and then we take their offsprings and marry them into an even darker person, and then within 100 years, that so-called white genetics, for the most part, will be wiped out. Is that like a concept that you guys are against, or what are your thoughts on that?
So take them, use them, breed them with a black person, and even their offspring still isn't black enough. We need to, he said, breed them with the darkest black person we have, and then you take their offspring and breed that with the darkest black person they have. And after 100 years, we'll be done got rid of that white blood.
Hey guys, I'm not even going to do the cutesy intro today. Let's get straight into it. So I'll be trying to warn my fellow exoticals, my fellow MLS people, that dark-skinned, unambiguous black men, they try to abuse our reproductive systems. I'll be trying to warn y'all that the reason why I stay away from them is because I have gotten threats from some that I haven't even dealt with on a personal level, that I only worked near because of work. I have gotten threats for trafficking, and they said that we sell at a higher price than the regular black girls in the area, okay? And I was really tiptoeing and pussyfooting around saying this because, sounds crazy, right? Or, maybe one that tried to hold me hostage when I tried being friends with an unambiguous black girl one time, and he was related to her, and she had a whole mental breakdown because he wanted to hold me hostage and admitted to it, and there was some things about that too, and he told it to her too. There are people in my comments talking about, oh, you're making it up to make yourself feel better. Bitch, what is supposed to feel better about the fact that these men are literally sitting here planning on breeding the whiteness out of us? What is so amazing about the fact that these men are literally plotting and planning and admitting to playing mental games to pretend like they see us as black, when really they want to use us for our proximity to the perceived whiteness, even though we're mixed, okay? Yeah, we're closer, but we're still mixed. It's not like we're blonde, blue-eyed white women. But anyways, they're sitting here literally admitting, shout out to Creole Lady Marmalade for dropping this video, to plotting against quote-unquote mulattoes, mixed people, and even if you identify as monoracial, they're going to group you into it too because you don't look like them. They're plotting on breeding the whiteness, but while they're in the process of breeding the whiteness out of you, they want to use your proximity to the whiteness and white people and resources and take it back for the black community. I be sitting here trying to tell y'all, but I be really nice about it because it sounds fucking crazy. And I know they'll be, oh, she must just be crazy. Oh, she must be mental. Well, here these black asses are admitting it. Right here. Right here. They're admitting it. I'm telling you guys, when I say to contact the White House, I don't care how you feel about what administration, I will literally always send shit like this to the White House. Contact your local politicians. Get the fuck away from these people. Put up strong boundaries. And if they're in your family and they're talking about the isms out loud, baby, this is what they think of you. I feel so vindicated. Happy Black History Month. because these people be all up in my comments. I done blocked about 60 black men. Yes, I counted. Last time I counted, it was 60 plus their counterparts, and they be throwing temper tantrums up and down my channel. I be trying to put y'all up on game. I've heard them say it. They want your skin. They want your eyes. They want your hair texture. They either want it because they see how much they can make off of it, whether it's trafficking, whether it's doing what Jay-Z did to Beyonce and tarnishing her image in the process. I mean, I see it all the time in Creole communities, MGM communities, mixed communities, and I don't say nothing because I'm not trying to make anybody feel like I'm trying to police what they're doing or their body. I'm not invested in other people's relationships, but I do care about our community having a safe space. And I do want y'all to understand that when you're dealing with these people, this is the risk. Am I saying 100% of them think this way? No. But I say all the time on all my channels, trying to find the exception proves the fact that there's a rule. And where's that person trying to say, they not like us wasn't about Kendrick saying that Drake the mulatto isn't like us. People are reading it wrong. Well, the comments in response to that say different. And here they are out their mouth saying that they'll pretend that they think that you're black to your face when really they just want to use proximity to you for resources. I said it in the Why the Unambiguous Black Woman Hates Our Exotical Space video. I tried warning y'all low key without being so blunt in the type of men I stay away from video, because when you're dealing with these type of demonic thinkers, they will stop at nothing to trap you. There are stories that I can't tell on YouTube, but I promise you guys, if you want to deal with them with that in mind. You see how they get the foaming out the mouth and shit when Creoles want to separate themselves? You see how they get the foaming out the mouth and shit when biracials and mulattoes and MGMs and light skins and everybody who's othered and dealing with all the isms that benefit them, why they want to get away? It's because that right there. And, you know, Exoticals United talks about how the whole darker or brown skin exoticals are the beauty standard, and that's why the black community wants to keep them, and I agree with that. But you know, after seeing this video here, I want to add one more thing to it. I also feel like they want to keep them because they feel like it would be easier to breed the rest of the non-blackness out of them. Think about that. That's all I had to say. And I was going to do the whole MLS savior because that's what y'all voted for, and I may drop it today depending on how much time I have to edit. But after seeing the Creole Lady Marmelade's video, I just had to come on and talk my shit real quick because I'll be trying to tell you guys this is how they feel. This is how they feel. And I've heard it, I've seen it, and now they have gotten so comfortable because all of us will talk online, but none of us have really started talking about, talking to politicians. None of us have been sending links to politicians, tagging news stations, submitting tips to the FBI. Nobody has been doing that yet. That's why they are so comfortable to come online and admit it. And I love it because now I have receipts and now I can really talk my shit. Creole Lady Marmalade, te quiero mucho, okay? I love you. You're amazing. Thank you so much for dropping this. I am vindicated into my exoticals. Understand that when I'm telling you guys, I've seen a lot. I've been around a lot. I'm really trying to help put you guys up on game. Okay, bye.
I said,
no, but that's what happens if I get with a mulatto. I'm not procreating with a black person. With a mulatto as a strategic thing because they were the buffer class to use them, right? I say we don't need to deal with them. Black on black, black love, black excellence. I don't need. I'm against all of that mixing with the mulatto shit. I like black people. That's the difference between us. And I don't agree with it.
My mindset, back then my mindset was date somebody that's lighter than me. So when I do have kids, they won't have to go through what I did.